Peace to the family. I just got through listening to an interview that was done by I want to say Knockout 86 or something of that sort. Bill Haney was on there, and the reason why I wanted to talk about this was because I remember when I did a video on Bob Arum, with Bob Arum interview fight with Fight Hub TV with Marcos Vegas. Bob Arum said that Devin Haney, the Haneys, turned down then offered to fight Teofimo Lopez. So, of course, when I shot a video on it, there was a few Devin Haney fans saying that, oh, coach, you can't believe what the white man Bob Arum say. Bob Arum is a known liar because he's white, this, that, yada, yada, yada. Well, Bill Haney, the black man who's married to a white woman, shout out to Bill and his beautiful queen. He was on Knockout 86 channel, YouTube channel, doing an interview, and he admitted that, hey, yeah, we turned down the Top Rank deal. And he said, we don't want to do any business with Top Rank because they wanted his son to meet the 100,000 pay-per-view threshold for the money to kick in on the back end, however that deal would be structured.
I'm not doing no deal with Top Rank where we got to do 100,000 buys, and then that's the threshold that you make.
Why not?
I'm not
You're
doing
still in
that.
the face of boxing,
I'm not
right?
doing that. What'd you say?
You're still in the face of boxing. 100,000 pay-per-views is nothing.
Listen. That's why we picking who we picking. Well, he ain't sold none of it.
But 100,000 is nothing. Why you worried about a threshold? He face of boxing.
No, because Teo ain't sold nothing.
But 100 is nothing for Devin. He the face of boxing.
And listen, that's why we pick who we want to pick. And I'm not fucking with Top Rank, and I'm not fucking with Teo. I'm not doing no deal with Top Rank.
And Knockout made a valid point. I'm not gonna lie, he did make a valid point. He said, well, if your son is the face of boxing, 100,000 pay-per-view buys shouldn't be nothing for him. He should be able to at least sell that. So Bill rebuttal was Teofimo Lopez don't sell. So, and 100,000 pay-per-view buys is low. It's not a lot. Do you get what I'm saying? You're talking about an entire country. You're talking about the sport of boxing, however many people that may be within America, because that fight is only going to sell here if it sells. So if Devin Haney is the face of boxing, this is what Knockout 86 was saying. Well, if your son really is the face of boxing, what's 100,000 pay-per-view buys? Now, I will say this: Teofimo Lopez can't sell nothing. Teofimo Lopez couldn't sell sand to the beach. Teofimo Lopez cannot sell salt to the ocean. That is true. But if these two were to come together, then they can make something happen because they came together. Do you get what I'm saying? That will spark interest within the people that want to buy this particular fight, because Devin Haney is not a huge draw himself. Do you get what I'm saying? But from his track record, based on with Teofimo, he better than Teofimo, because Teofimo never did a pay-per-view. So I think that if Devin Haney really is the face of boxing, the way his father Dollar Bill says, 100,000 they should be able to at least do that. I mean, just with the Alphabet Boys, the LDBC, y'all, it was about 100,000 of them, right? Y'all should be able to do that alone. You get what I'm saying? People in San Francisco, you from Oakland should be able to support that. Just anywhere in the sport, just anywhere throughout America. I mean, Tank Davis is a perfect example. I think Tank Davis fighting Lamont Roach, that's going to be on pay-per-view. I'm pretty sure that's going to do at least 100,000. Maybe a little less, but at least 100,000. Because Lamont Roach is a pro box fighter. He came from pro box. Do you get what I'm saying? He's fought on pro box, if I'm not mistaken. So he's pretty much a pro box fighter, and so I think he would at least do that. His fan base at least gonna buy that. So if Devin Haney is this face of boxing that his dad is saying he is, him and Teofimo Lopez should at least, at a bare minimum, be able to do 100,000. So I get both sides of the argument. I do get it. I do understand. I understand what Knockout 86 is saying. I do understand what Bill is saying. But I think Bill Haney realizes if I were to sign a contract, have my son sign a contract with Top Rank to fight Teofimo Lopez, and then it has to do a threshold of 100,000 pay-per-view buys, my son is not going to sell that, because my son isn't a draw. He's not a draw. So since my son is not a draw, then we're not going to get that kickback or that back end money from this fight with me and with Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez, because my son is not a draw, and we know Teofimo Lopez ain't no draw. Hell, he's Hispanic, but he's Hispanic, and they don't even rock with him. Teofimo is fighting at Hulu theaters, Popeye's chicken parking lots, stuff like that. He can't sell flies to ish. Now he does have a good resume, but outside of that, he's not a draw. But that shouldn't be a reason why we should not get that fight. When Dollar Bill was over here on this channel, I told him, I said, look, man, the fight, y'all need to be making it to Teofimo Lopez fight. For whatever the reason, he was very hesitant to talk about making that fight. He don't want to make that fight for whatever reason. I have no idea. Why he don't want to fight the guy, I don't know. But Dollar Bill confirmed that they turned that fight down. So for all those people who came over here telling me, oh, coach, Bob Arum is a white man. You can't believe nothing the white man say. He's a liar. He's this, he's that. Well, the black man, Bill Haney, from deep East Oakland, confirmed that they turned it down. So Bob Arum wasn't lying. So you guys leave your comments below. Do you guys think this is a duck? How do you guys look at this? Because a lot of y'all like to throw ducking around a lot. So he turned down the deal to fight Teofimo Lopez. Do y'all look at this as a duck? Or do you look at it as, hey, if Devin Haney really is the face of boxing, like his dad say he is, 100,000 pay-per-view buys is nothing to sell. That's nothing. Do you feel that he turned it down because he realized he understands his son's real market value and that the zone money don't dry it up, meaning that the zone was kicking out a lot of money in the beginning, but they're not doing it anymore. So do you feel that, hey, man, he really know his value, and he know that they're not going to sell 100,000, so he didn't want to take that deal? This is why Bill said that we'll never take a deal. We're not taking a deal with Top Rank. We're not dealing with Top Rank. We're not fooling with him. Do you feel the reason why he's saying that? Because he know his son's market value is not that high? What say you? Leave your comments below. Please share this video. We're going into 2025. Much love to everybody. You know my motto. Don't beat me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.